Well, hello there, boys and girls. How is everyone doing this wonderful Wednesday? It's kind of a weird Wednesday for me. So, excuse me if I just kind of pop in and out of sanity. I'll tell you here in a second. So ended up finding out earlier today, I don't know if you guys saw, I think it made national news, that several people have either died or in the hospital with carbon monoxide poisoning from sitting in their cars, using barbecues inside, things like that to keep warm in Oregon. Ended up finding out that one of those people happened to be a friend of mine's ex, and he's in the hospital, and as far as I am aware right now, that he is alive, but they're not expecting him to recover, that he is technically brain dead. So that is sad. What's even more sad is his family that notified my friend that this ended up happening, and then proceeded to tell her to not contact them, not to bother going if there's a funeral or anything else, because she's not welcome, and she's a fucking bitch. And then proceeded just to go completely mental. So this person's mother is not exactly riding the sanity train. And then I ended up finding out as I was leaving work that a good friend of my wife and I, we've had our ups and downs. I was kind of upset at her for she was supposed to be at my wedding, and last minute, like last minute, just didn't show up, and we ended up finding out that she passed away last night, though there are unknown circumstances that we're waiting to hear about. They suspect alcohol, but she was at the hospital, but she didn't take herself, and no one knows who took her to the hospital. So there are questions of how this ended up happening. So we will see on that. And I didn't mean to start off the show with a downer. I just wanted to explain my ups and downs tonight, because there will probably be some. So let's get to the chat right now. We have Jim and Boo with the gold star saying sup. Steph's Kits, good morning Dave, with the silver star. Djibouti with the bronze star. And that's where we're at right now. Yeah, it happened, Steph. I'm more devastated that our friend, she leaves behind I believe 10-year-old daughter and I think a 19-year-old daughter. So that's kind of rough. So they have a good family. They have had some rough times. Like I'll be honest. They've had some, the family themselves have had some rough times. That's about it. Sorry, wife is messaging me. It's her break time. Okay, so thank you, Djibouti. So we don't know what's going on with that. It's one of those things we found out through roundabout ways. And if they invite us to the funeral, we will definitely end up going. Like we've known this girl for, I say girl, she's our age, 20 some odd years. Like, this girl used to like go out and party. Like we used to go out to the bars, and I don't mean bars like no, I mean like yeehaw, honky tonk, sawdust on the floor, karaoke type bars. And this girl would drink any man under the table. She was the life of the party. You never really know. You never really know what's going on behind the scenes. That's all I have to say on that. All right. Well, now that we've gotten through the depression part, we have Dead to Death. Well, let's see who. Dead to Death coming in with the, what do we got? Gold. I think he's got the bronze or the plastic star tonight. And we have Jim and Boo saying, sorry, bro. Sorry about that. Yeah, with everything that's been going on in the world, with Rona and everything else, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. People drop off, you don't hear from them, things like that. That's part of the reason I ended up doing as many streams as I end up doing. Is it's kind of a sanity thing. Like, I don't have here locally, I don't, other than coworkers, and I think I talked about this last night, I don't have a lot of personal friends here locally, not that I see face to face. I have some really great ones, some of my best ones like Dead to Death, Djibouti, Leon now, things like that. There's a lot of them. Angawa, you know, and some of the ones that I considered to be my best friends that were even at my wedding, like I don't even talk to anymore because they've just kind of dropped off the face of the earth. All right. So we're bickering. We're bickering because I took her bank card, so that I could run to the store and get her some soda and stuff. But she messaged me, I want bad food. I want to eat my feelings. And I'm like, just let me know what time and what, and you know, I'll get off stream and meet you. And she's off at 10, so I don't know what she has planned. I don't know. Miguel Crespo coming in with the Wood Star or whatever star we're at, saying, hey-o. Yeah, so that's about it. So tonight's stream is a distraction. For her, it's usually fast food of some kind. Sometimes it's kind of greasy. I don't know. A lot of times bad food for her is literally just sometimes it's just a giant plate of freaking pancakes, which I think is where she's headed. So yeah, that's where we're at on that. I had McDonald's for the first time in a long time and remembered why I avoided it. Oh yeah, you did McDonald's the other day when you were waiting for those little pancake things. I remember you were telling me about that. Yeah. Yeah, so I think she's headed for Denny's. I think that's where she's going because she can pick up to go. Let's see. Jim and Boo, what's the best bad food? Probably Five Guys or Chick-fil-A for me. Five Guys can be pretty bad. Breakfast or dinner? Breakfast, please. So I told her I go because she can just order and pick it up on her way home. I go, just surprise me, just order for me. She's like, you want breakfast or dinner stuff? Breakfast, always breakfast. Bootney the Builder, sup Dave, sup Bootney, how are you? Red 7, finally got here on time. Man, where have you been? Usually you're in the chat and you can at least tell me, hey, dumbass, you're putting something in backwards, or you're putting it in the wrong place, or da-da-da-da, and you have not been around. You have failed me, Red 7. Failed me. Chick-fil-A is all about the spicy sandwich. And Patrick Lindbergh with a what's up? So yeah, that's where we're at. Ooh, some super greasy food, Waffle House. I wish we had Waffle House here. Triple stacked hash browns. And Ric Flair in the house with a hey, woo! So tonight, we have a strawberry Red Bull something or other in there. Okay, so for tonight's video, we are going to be working on the legs for this guy. That's right, I forget. I don't have the autofocus on. I have manual focus on. So last night we did the arms and the shoulders. Tonight we will work on the legs. I'm really enjoying working on this, and I need something, I don't want to say brainless, but I need something distracting to work on, and this is going to be perfect. Let's see here. Waffle House will definitely get you in the ER for something, whether it be a bar fight or a clogged colon. Oh my God. That's what I've heard. Trying to shrink down Discord, make it smaller so I can see it on the side over here. There we go. to save the day. I can see there's a delay, which, by the way, evidently, if I check it, it still says that last night's video is still processing. So I apologize for anybody that's watching that one back tonight or today, and it's just in standard definition and not in high def. So you guys can't see my face in all its glory. But that's YouTube being a bitch and doing its own thing. And now that I've insulted YouTube, let's go over to the overhead. Which, by the way, I ended up getting an email from Display probably about 5 minutes before I went live, just asking for my address, and they were going to send over. They said they were going to send over a couple tools for me to mess with. So we will see what they end up doing with that. Kind of excited, depending on what they end up sending. And thank you, Djibouti. Thank you for the text. That actually means a lot to me. So we will end up seeing, depending on what they end up sending, and I'm still looking at the camera like I still have it on the camera because I'm being a dumbass. But anyway, depending on what they end up sending me, you guys stay tuned, because I may end up giving some of it away. You know how I am. I don't need 10 million of the same thing. I am kind of hoping they send me a pair of nippers. Display, if you're watching, I need some new nippers. I fucked up my last ones. Anyway, but we will end up seeing and going from there. So definitely stay tuned for that. And as usual, I usually have been giving away the prizes and stuff to my members. I don't even know what this button does anymore. It says chill, so I don't even know what it says anymore. Hopefully it has to do with the memberships. Maybe. Oh no, forget that one. I mean, you can do that one, but forget that one, because that goes to my wife's bank account and I'll never see that money. But anyway, to my members, you guys are the ones that I am actually doing the giveaways for. I hate to do it that way, but I know each and every one of you that are in there. I make a point to get to know you. Some of you that are in the higher tiers better than others, with my own personal number and stuff, if you have any questions. And that seems to eliminate a lot of the trolls that we end up getting here on the channel for just free stuff. So it starts out at $2 and it goes up maximum of $9.99 a month to support me and the channel, and pay for funds for me to do more stuff, get more tools, and do more giveaways, because that's what the money goes to, is giveaways and stuff mostly. Let's see here. Patrick Lindbergh, did anyone else get the Real Grade Zeong update from Newtype? I got that about 10 a.m., 11 a.m., something like that. I think Dead to Death ordered one of those, and I'm not sure if it's in the shipment that's coming from Japan, which did not arrive today. I don't know. I don't know if you wanted to know that, John, but oh, you didn't order it yet. Okay. Whew. So I'm not real worried about the Zeong. Everyone else will do an awesome review on it, I'm sure. When is the next High New live? I don't know. I'm going to knock this out. I was going to work on it yesterday, and I decided I would work on this. Rudy's in the house saying, sup? Sup, Rudy? Love you much. Love you long time, Rudy. Rudy is one of our members. Let's see. I've got a bunch of you guys that are members in here, so I appreciate each and every one of you, but I'm not sure why some of you are different color names. Like, I don't know why Djibouti. Come on. Da 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 da. Come on. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you know what? It's because the other members are actually moderators, so they get little wrenches. That's why they have the blue names. And Rudy has a green name. I believe Rudy is one of our members. Nori TV in the house. Nice to meet you, everyone. Nice to see you, Mr. Nori TV. Let's see here. Dead Death. The day I was about to order the bonus effect part stuff, I had it was sold out everywhere. Yeah. Let's see here. William Indo. Hey Chief Dave, or Chef. It could be either. I kind of do a little bit of both. Are we making something tasty today? Oh, you did mean Chef. Woo. Okay. We are working on the Judge Gundam's legs today. As you guys can see, here's one leg, here's another leg, and we are going to get these knocked out tonight. And since she's picking up dinner, that means Mom will let me stay out until late. Means I will be on here until at least 9:30, 9:45 my time, maybe even 10. So you guys may get me extra long time. You may love me long time. Me love you long time. As I insult everyone everywhere. Okay. How difficult are the legs? So here's the instructions for the legs. Let me. And zoom. Come on. Okay. So here's part for the legs. And here's part for the other legs. And then I think it starts on the propeller unit. All right. So should be easy peasy enough. Let's get these trimmed out and built. Dun, dun, dun. I know I will leave you guys in this view. I am going to hop over in a voice chat just in case anyone decides they want to join. Plus, I need to be able to hear something in my ears because my own voice is going to make me crazy over you. All right. Let's see here. Long man good. The glare was strong. Yeah. Sorry, I can't help that. Let's see. Marinate the legs for 30 minutes in soy sauce. Soy sauce and then a nice teriyaki glaze over it. Oh. Stop. You're making me hungry for food now, and I didn't want to be hungry. Okay, so what do we start with? We start with C. C is in cat. Which, speaking of, I don't know where that little bastard is. He was up here. Okay. So we got C1, C2. To all the people that are back east, I hope everybody is staying safe, staying warm. I heard a lot of you guys are supposed to be getting some heat back and some electricity. That shit's just crazy all the way around. Like, I grew up in cold, but when you're not expecting it, like as Alaskan, you understand, oh, here comes old man Frost. He's gonna freeze our asses this year. And you know to be prepared, things like that. But in an area that is supposed to be in the 60s, 70s, this time of year, not fucking sub-zero temperatures with snow. That's some crazy shit. And I'm going to assume most of these C pieces go to the legs. C5. I, C6. Let's see here. Red 7. I opened my Judge box last night and I was surprised how good the kit looks like. Yes, the Judge is freaking fantastic. Now, this is Dead to Deaths, so I am taking more time than I would normally for myself for a video and then going back across it. I'm trying to make it all as clean as possible and shelf worthy for him. Which means it's a good time for you. It's also a good time for you hit that like button. Don't treat me like your side bitch. When you come into the house, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Visit one of our friends of the channel, Galactic Toys, for all of your toy goodness and tool goodness and paint goodness. And unlike some sites and stuff, use code Starshadow. Works for anything on the site. Be it tools, paint, toys, Funko. I don't know if it counts on the Funko mystery boxes though. Well, thank you very much, Michelle Melton, or Michele. Welcome to the membership, to the Buffed and Polished group. Now, every once in a while, I will post stuff here on YouTube for members only. It's usually memes, posts, little things like that. But I think my biggest thing for you guys showing your support for me on that is me showing my support for you and doing giveaways for you guys of tools, kits, things like that, things that I know that you would enjoy. So thank you very much for the support, Michelle. I appreciate it a lot. You are always here. Oh, look, we got 2 greens in the house. Wait. Djibouti says, not this way, getting more snow soon. Paul de Tomaso. I don't know why I almost forget the T in your name every time. Hi, Dave, and everyone in chat. Djibouti says it's 19 degrees right now. Ooh. Chris Jones says, I live in San Antonio, Texas, and yesterday we were colder than Alaska. Actually, you were colder than the Netherlands yesterday. I saw that as a little fact this morning on the news, that most places in Texas were colder than countries that are usually buried in snow this time of year. So that is freaking unheard of. Let's see here. Rick Fair, lick the like. Wait, what? Oh, you know you want to lick the like button. Let's see here. Flair with a woo. Paul Tomaso, minus 10 Celsius here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, but you live in Canada. Like you beg for that. You guys get all the maple syrup and the cold. Actually, one thing. Okay, so, Paul, since you live in Ontario and you live in Canada, I wonder if this is still true. It was true when I lived in Alaska and we used to drive through Canada from the lower 48 up. And like I said, it may be completely different now that everyone's older in a completely different frame of mind. You know, there's things like Instagram and so forth. Do the girls in Canada, are the girls in Canada like the girls here in the States? And what I mean by that is I remember driving through Canada, and at the time, I don't know if it's still the case, but at the time, Canada was a you can't pump your own gas country. Like, someone came out, someone pumped your gas, someone took your money, things like that. And I remember some of the most beautiful girls that when I was in school would die for just being gas station attendants. Like, would come out and pump your gas, and they weren't all foo-foo, fluffy, things like that. So I wonder if it's still that way there. If the girls in Canada are more settled, I think is the word that I want to, or humble, especially about their looks. Let's see here. Working, Djibouti says, working on the high grade Hirabashi while I watch. Nice. Let's see. Strike Lori. Since the freezing in the Netherlands last week, it has been minus plus 10 Celsius again this week. And Flair. No, they don't wear sundresses without bras anymore. Like, I just remember everyone in Canada being like super nice. Now, there was a different attitude with people in Canada. If you had Alaska plates and you were going to the southern states versus if you had California or Washington, you had lower 48 plates and you were going up. There was a little bit different attitude from people, but I'm sure that it was vice versa. I know a girl that she met a dentist from Canada, and they met online. He fell in love with her. He came down, he picked up all her shit and moved her to Canada. And God, that joining is just freaking beautiful. Like, it's so clean. Anyway, she lasted a whole 45 days before she was like, I can't do this. It wasn't even winter time. I think it was like spring into summer, and she was like, I can't do this. It's too cold. I'm a California girl. I gotta go. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Let's see here. Where am I? Pump your gas. That sounds really interesting. I was thinking, let's see. Rudy says, I was thinking getting my girl her first Gunpla. Any recommendations? Is she into Gunpla at all? Like Gundam at all? Or cutesy stuff? If she's into cutesy stuff, try going, like Hobby Lobby has them. They're always on sale. The little Pokemon from Bandai, try getting her a bunch of those. Like, you can get her like 5 of those for the cost of like a high grade, like $25. You can get her like 5 of them, and she can sit and have fun and just work up from there. Or some SDs, something like that. Chris Jones, yeah, I've been eating oatmeal and rice pudding and hot cocoa chaser. Nice. Flair, they make us pump our gas now like we commies, well, at least in Alberta. Yeah, I don't know what ended up, like, I don't know when that ended up changing or if it even had changed. I just know, like, you weren't allowed to pump your own gas. Let's see here. Paul, I would have to say, Dave, that depending on where you go, there are some girls that are stuck up and bitchy. As far as I know, most Canadians are still very friendly and polite. And Djibouti says, Noble Gundam. And whole milk is in the house. No 2% here. Behead Air. Paul, most gas stations are self-serve now. Pay like 117 Canadian a liter today. Yeah. So yeah, things have changed. It's been years since I've been to Canada, so so what I didn't show you is, so this little gray piece right here goes on the top. Make sure we got all our little nubbies cleaned off. A lot of these armor pieces, they undergated, so that is nice. Everything just fits on so fucking nice. So that's going to go like that. Then that's going to slide in. Then you have this piece back here. Make sure, I think I cleaned off the nubbies on that one already. Now this one was a little finicky on the other side of getting all the pegs lined up. But once they do, make sure and push that notch in. And then let me zoom this in without hitting any record buttons or anything this time. But look how clean that joint is right there where those two pieces come together. Like there is no gap. There is no nothing on there. There's a little bit right there, and that's because I haven't pushed it together. But that's kind of unheard of with Bandai kits. You always end up seeing those joint pieces where they come together. Whole milk, how is everyone today? Other than, you know, a little side of depression news and stuff like that today. Not bad, not bad. It's Wednesday, it's hump day. But I mean, other than that, not bad. I've been trying to keep myself mentally occupied. I went out for a ride on the scoot. It's definitely grabbing attention, the new one. I can't wait to do a review on it and then do a review on some of the modifications that I've made on it. Let's see. Red 7 says, planning on paying the judge in the future? Well, it's not mine. So new. This is Dead to Death's kit. And he was kind enough, he ordered it and then had it shipped to me so that I could do this for you guys. So everyone give a thank you to Dead to Death. He has been super awesome. I still have a ton of kits that he has been kind enough, like he's ordered and had them shipped over to give me a chance or choice on things that I, you know, if I want to review them. And there's a lot of things that I look at what I've uploaded and gone, nobody's gonna watch this, nobody watches this, and then I get yelled at by people like Djibouti and some others of you have them, just do the video, even if it's just an unboxing, like something, like you have the opportunity, just make the video. You don't know. So that's probably what I'm going to try doing, is sitting down and just doing at least a bunch of unboxings and going from there. What do I need? I need some eyes. Okay. I need some eyes. So, I-30. Let's see, there's 30. So there's I-30. Make sure and nip these all equally. Let's see here. Red 7 IC. Real OG. Death. Yes, he is an OG. Djibouti. Just do it, Dave. Patrick Lindbergh. Do a resin conversion Hayakushiki kit. Someone send me a resin conversion Hayakushiki, and I will. You know, I've never built a Hayakushiki. I did the Neo grade Hayakushiki, or the 160 scale, but I've never done an actual Shiki kit. So that would definitely be interesting. So if somebody wants to do that and send it to me to build, I will be more than happy to do so. I've never done one. All right, so we have I6. Now, how I normally do these is, other than it's just too garish in the camera, is I lay out the instructions and then I literally lay out the parts on the instruction sheet where they are and build up from there. But I found out that that's just, it does not work well filming it that way. So I don't do it that way. At least not on here. 33. I need I-33. Do I hear I-33? I forgot. I think I was talking to Leon last night. I think it was Leon last night. And he was like, you know, you should do like Gunpla bingo one night with the chat. Just you build out something and whoever, like, I don't know how that would end up working. It could be interesting. But basically Gunpla bingo. Just calling out part names. Let's see here. I need P. I don't need the P. I just need P. Runner P. Where are you, Runner P? There you are, hiding. I see you hiding back there. P 13 and 14. So we have 13 and 14. One goes there, one goes there, and Q. Q is going to be the red part, so we got 23 and 24. Q 23 and 24. All right. So let's see how this ends up going, because sometimes their directions have not exactly been the best. Okay. So this part, and I'm pretty sure this part too. Oh, that's going to be a nightmare. Nightmare on Dave Street. Where? Let's see here. Patrick Lindbergh, pain in the ass. Flare. Gosh darn it. Ma, where'd my bingo card? Okay. Wait, where's the... There it is. So I'm assuming that the best way to do this is going to be... The best way to do this is going to be putting the clear piece into the red, just like this. It's going to slide. It's going to slide in, so that it looks like that. flip that up. Take that piece just like that. Push it on, and then take something like we've been doing, like this, and push that clear piece down in there. Then taking this said piece and sliding over. Because the instructions are not exactly clear on how that should go. But that's how that's going to end up going, just like that. Let's see here. Then we got the white piece that's going to go on here. This round piece. There is a little flat part on the inside, and there is a flat part on this peg, on the shin. So that's just going to push on just like that. Do the same on the other side. And then this piece is going to slide onto the back of the heel here. Where exactly are you going to slide? So I think if we do that, slide that up, and this is going to slide in just like that. So we'll cut over to this camera, slide that up, and then on this piece, just line it up and slide it in, then down, then down. Let's see here. Samuel Chow Tezabao. Yao. We'll just call you Samuel. Hi, big fan of Gundam. Well, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone that's hit the like button. I appreciate that very much. It boosts my ego and kind of makes me a little wet. This is an adult channel for any of you that are new and or watching this channel. Yes, this is an adult oriented channel. This is not a kiddie channel. So I enjoy having each and every one of you here, but viewer discretion is advised. And now back to the rest of our show. I'm going to throw out a shill for some of my friends here on YouTube, being Mr. Jim and Boo, being Nori TV, being Mr. SD Hobby. Definitely check out their channels. They are great people. I like throwing coffee money at Nori. Leona's a workshop, though Leona does a majority of her stuff over on Twitch. I do not have a link to her Twitch channel, but I believe it's something like Twitch /Leona's Workshop. If you just search Leona's Workshop on Twitch, you will find her. She streams on Mondays in English and I believe Thursdays in Espanol. But she is a great girl over there. Definitely check her out. Show her some love. She is known as the Resin Queen. Resin being in figures. She deals in figures. All right. Shin piece goes on. Just like so. And next, where are we? E. Oh, I think we already trimmed these pieces. Right? Did we trim these pieces? No. Let's go back. Go back in time. Let's see. That's I, F, E. Is this E? No, that's G. Is this E? No, that's F. This is F. E. Okay, so we have E11 and 12. I can't wait to get my new nippers, my MadWorks nippers. Like, I like these, but they're kind of got worn out. And since I screwed up my other MadWorks nippers and I gave away all the others during the holidays, so when I get paid tomorrow, I will be ordering a pair from Galactic Toys, which is one of the sponsors of the channel. Great friends of the channel. Use code Starshadow for 10% off anything. Let's see, where am I? Oh, E2 and 3. Might as well trim these off now. Have you made the Gundam unicorn before? What size? Good Lord, I have. I have a perfect grade unicorn with the full expansion, every expansion that comes with it up there. The full armor unicorn. I have the Banshee up there. I have 2 different real grades. I have all the master grades. I have the master grade Phoenix. Yes, I've built some I've built pretty much all the unicorns. I am unicorned out. Let's see here. That says he made the PG. Yeah, I've made pretty much all of them. Like, I never thought I'd be like, I'm so sick and tired of this design, but I kind of am with the unicorn. Tail Whip. Sorry I'm late. Never be sorry, babe. Never be sorry. I'm just glad you were able to stop by. Let's see here. Samuel says, hi, Paul. I have to say, Samuel, the most Gunpla builders have done at least one unicorn kit. Yes. Actually, and I also at one point did a... what size was it? It was the Mega. I've done a Mega. So that was definitely interesting. I'm trying to see. Do I have any more E's? I've got 2 E's left on here, and I don't know if I use them, and I don't think so. So those will go back in the box. Back to life. Back to reality. Yes, welcome to the Shut Up Singer Show, where Dave sings and everyone says, "Shut up, Dave." No one wants to hear that crappy singing. Trim these down. Which, by the way, at least one of the things being given away for this month, I will draw the winners and I will announce in the member chat. The winner is I have the God Hand resin nippers, so I will be giving those away to one member, and I may have some more tools and goodies. So I don't know. Definitely stay tuned. Let's see. Michelle says no, keep going. Another one from the deep cut. If I could remember all the words, I'd break out some Milli Vanilli. I could do some Vanilla Ice, but I'm pretty sure he's desperate for money and I'd get copyright strike for even humming any Vanilla Ice right now. All right. Which I tell you what, if you have not If you haven't heard the story, the Vanilla Ice story, like, that is freaking hilarious. Like, how he ended up coming to be over his friends making fun of him at karaoke and getting him to get up there. Like, that was freaking hilarious. So that's going together pretty good. Can we get some focus in here? Why are you going to sleep? Stop going to sleep. Focus right there. Thank you. We'll kick over to here. So there is the lower half of the leg. Let's see here. So these parts come on a little bit later. We got A. You got more A's? Jeezy crazy. Let's see. We have A6 and A5. 6 and 5. Djibouti says, oh no, Milli Vanilli. Yeah, the artists that never were. Let's see here. Let's see here. Samuel is playing pick. Joined the Discord. Thank you very much for joining the Discord. I am 14, so yay. Still need my parents' consent. Yeah. I am not responsible if you get yelled at for being on my channel because I do curse. This isn't a more adult-friendly channel. So just be forewarned. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to say anything that you haven't heard from your friends already. Or Facebook. Or YouTube. But I'm just warning you. I'm warning your parents. I am not responsible. Dave and Dave's sponsors are not responsible for the impressions left on children. What we got? A10. I need some A10. So there's A10. A10 is one of the other pieces that fell off. Now I need an I and a K. I-40. I-40. So there's I-40 and I-39. Let's see. Dave needs to behave. Alan says, yeah, you can't sue me either. Michelle says, be back in chat. All right, Michelle. Samuel, I like anime. I think everyone here likes anime. Don't sue us, says whole milk. LOL, hee hee. Wait, where's Dr. Hasoon? Is this kit taking long or what? Really? Freaking jackass. But hey, Dr. Hasoon, how are you? Let's see here. Or I should say Dr. Hasoon. You gotta say it like Street Fighter style. Hasoon. Let's see here. Let's see. So Yeah, so, I mean, no. Wait, BB equals baby. Ow! Ow, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. Look, as long as... I know I advertise as, you know, being an adult channel. And I know that younger people are going to come by. I mean, I don't think anybody under the age of 10 is going to be stopping by the channel. So I'm not worried about that. I'd like people to, I like to put the disclaimer out there. Which, by the way, Samuel, do not come by chat on Fridays. Then it turns into a complete adults only, and you'll have to go to church afterwards. I'm just saying. But we are all friends and modelers here. Some of us, like Michelle, are prettier than others. I'm not saying, I'm assuming. I'm just assuming. I'm also assuming Michelle is a female, which I don't know if I should be doing that or not. But I am, because it makes me smile, and I need smiles today. All right, so I need some K, not KY, just K. K13 to JK. Ooh, I finally get to trim something off the K. Oh, no, I've been... So there's two K runners. There's K1 and K2. I haven't trimmed anything off of K2 yet, so I'm assuming the majority of that's going to be for the backpack. Backpack. Oh, I feel it brewing. I can feel it coming in. Oh, that was weak. No. All right, I thought I had to burp. No. No such luck. Denied. Let's see here. Whole milk says, well, time to eat. All right. Djibouti. No, it's just Dave. Are you sure? Resin Muller. Yeah, don't come by chat on Fridays because Dave will see 3 nippers and 1 sprue. Yes, that very well could be possible. That could be possible. And actually, I've been getting comments on my past Friday videos that people think I build better after a few drinks than when I'm sober. Which is kind of insulting and a compliment all at the same time. Not sure how to take that. Probably because I concentrate more after I've had a couple drinks so that I don't say something absolutely stupid and or I don't do something absolutely stupid. Let's throw out some French shell number 3. Also, I don't know if you guys notice or not, but every once in a while in the community tab, I will share a channel that I've ended up finding completely by accident and liking their content. Yeah, so if I do that, definitely check them out. You don't have to subscribe to them, but sometimes I like their content enough that, you know, I think if they got more support, they could do better. Like, there's a lot of them that do better video format content. Like, you can tell that they spend a lot of time in the editing and the thought process. I do a lot of, I just throw shit together. Every time that I've gone through and tried to make something artistic, I usually just screw it up in editing and just trash it. There are so many videos that I've made that have and will never see the light of day because I wasn't happy with it. Let's see here. And I'm really sorry. I'm pretty sure that's a Korean name. I am not for sure. Says hi, hello, welcome. Flare, like cut off the wrong part piece. Cough. Hey. I only did that 2 or 3 times, Flare. Dave, Paul says, well, Dave, always a joy to watch your streams and videos. Getting tired off to bed. Take care, people. Have a good, nice night. You too, Paul. Be safe, and I will see you probably tomorrow night in the next stream. So I was kind of honored last night. I was talking to Leon, and for those of you that don't know, and you probably wouldn't because he's never in chat. I mean, he's in chat, but he never mentioned it. So he's a truck driver, and he actually thanked me last night. One of the reasons that he supports me so much is, 1, because he can, and 2, he's a truck driver. So a lot of times he will have my streams going while he's driving, as basically I'm a passenger in his truck while he's driving. So I am actually honored at that I am keeping him awake and sane, and he's not mowing over other little like Hyundai cars that don't know how to drive in front of him. Let's see here. So I am honored by that. And Dr. Hasoon said he was going to send me like some crazy like 1/72nd scale seed kit thing. He was sending me pictures and making me draw. No, he didn't actually say he was going to send that, but I gotta give him some crap for that because he keeps sending me these pictures of like new third-party like giant ass mobile armors and stuff and mobile suit add-ons that are coming out. I'm like, dude, you're gonna have to buy a new house just for all your kits. And I knew that'd bring him out in chat. Let's see here. Samuel says it's morning for me. Well, good morning there. Good night, Paul. Yes, I'm pretty sure you said that, Dr. Hasoon. You said, oh, Dave, look what I ordered for you to not build. Ha 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 ha. No, I'm just giving you crap. Why? Because I can. And so this is going to go there. All right. Well, you are not clear on that. Okay, so let's switch over to Macrovision. Macrovision. Okay, so right here you'll see there's a little triangle piece and then 2 pegs. Well, this brown piece right here, it doesn't show it really clearly, but that little triangle piece goes in here. Like, it looks awkward, but it does end up working. So then it ends up looking like that. So that way, if you end up coming across that and you're going, oh, what the hell? That's why. Okay, Samuel. So since it's morning where you are, where are you? If I may ask. I mean, I don't literally want to know, like, you're in your living room or something like that. I mean, like, where in the world are you? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Oh, God. I feel so embarrassed that I even know that. I'm sorry, chat. Let's see here. Make a new house out of kits. Win-win. Make a new house out of kit boxes. I can't afford a house if I keep buying kits. Yes, yes, your wife will divorce you. And take all your kits. Think about that. Let's see here. Samuel says, make a big Gundam live inside the cooler. Red 7 Asia. Imagine living in a Gundam. I don't know. Dr. Soon sent me a video of someone in an RX-78 mobile suit snowboarding this morning. That was pretty funny. All right. Then next up, we got these pieces that are going to go over. Let's get back to the overhead. I think it's almost time for my next rock star. Do. Mazza got me working all day. Someday Mazza set me free. Till then, I'll be sanding Gundam parts. I think I've done some Gundams on, like, just regular plastic Gundams on stream, and I don't think any of them have taken this long. But I don't think any of them were this detailed either. Alright, so back over to Macrovision. You just line up the blue part on the gray part, squish them together, and they fit freaking perfect. The way it's supposed to. And you have all of this color separation, like look, you have all the poke throughs and everything. Like, that's just freaking fantastic. And okay, so E. Oh, there's where the now you jump. I didn't see it earlier. Whoops. I dropped an F on the floor. Imagine living in a Gundam. It's Dave concert time again. Let's see here. So that one's going to go there. Now this piece is an extra face mask that was on here. So I'm going to trim that off and set that to the side with the extra pieces. So that's going to go over there. That one's going to go there. Dun, 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 dun. So there's some empty runners to go in the empty runner box. Lycan. Yeah, with the cost of this kit, I would hope for that kind of detail. Yeah, like I'm highly impressed. Like, I would say for those of you that like this design and everything, and if you manage to pick one, you're not going to be disappointed. This is not one of those third party that like you get into it and then you start regretting it, because there's been some of those. I have not had that issue with this yet. Okay, so this is going to go here like that. And then this is going to slip in behind the knee. And then this one's going to go in. And line up on that side. So let's do that. Let's do that again. So this actually works out like really well. Okay, so let's get back over to macro vision. So you have the back side of the knee here. You have this piece. This notch is going to line up right here. The peg hole, it's just going to slide in. Now this is kind of wedge shaped, if you guys can see that. You want the fat side up. A fat bottom girl up. And then this other side, just kind of rotate, get everything lined up. Push that piece down and in. And there is that part of the leg. And if I squeeze that, I can actually get those pieces together, but I'm not yet. Some sexy, heavy legs. With this metal in here, it makes them heavy. All right. Dr. Hasoon, how many runners does this kit have? I wanted to say like 27 or something like that. There was a lot of runners. Seems that the fitting is good too for third party. I'm really tempted building mine. Yeah, the fit, like you could not ask for better from an actual Bandai kit. Like everything has, I haven't had to do any adjustments or anything, any trimming of pegs. Everything has literally slid together and fit together as it's supposed to. Let's see here. And Dead says it's coming out well. Just build yours, Red 7. Just build it. Just do it. Let's see here. Dead Death, it's coming out well. Ric Flair. Face down, ass up. Yeah. That'll be the theme song for Friday. Whole milk, back, ate good. Awesome. That was actually really quick. Resin Modeler, this kit sold out everywhere. It's really good. Yes, it is really good. Okay, so where are we now? We are going to be building part of the knee. So we got C. C for cat. And I don't know if Jim is still in the chat or if he's actually working on something. But so I think next week, getting the spray booth all cranked up. One of the members asked me if I could show some of like airbrushing figures, and he asked if I would do it on the Dragon Ball kit, which is sitting over my shoulder. So I think we will do some priming and painting on that. Let's see. GMC is getting restock of this kit. 42 after Chinese New Year's. Yeah, so just keep. Red 7, I'm still paying my perfect grade strike. Michelle, now I need to know what's on your playlist. What's on your playlist? I'm a bit quick eater. Resin Modeler, Death, GMC, and I got lucky with the last restock from GMC. So if someone wants to post a link in the chat for GMC, that is perfectly fine. And so, H. And Flare with a meow. H7. We have H7. Okay, let me get some real nippers so I can get up in there. Which, if any of you guys follow Justinius Builds, I posted a link to his channel, I think earlier. But definitely go over. He posted a video today of a work in progress that he am working on some minis. And I think it's one of his best videos that he's done in a long time. I really like how he ended up doing it. Came out really well. I think he may have found a new kind of niche that suits him very well for the voiceover type thing. Like I did. I really liked it. P 2.5 and 3.5. Where are we? That we got the P's out of the way. Get that trimmed. That trimmed. Let's see here. Gundam Model Central. Samuel says, "Back, bitches." By the way, you're 14. I don't want to hear you cussing in here. You will get banned for me knowing that you're a minor and cussing. I do have some rules. And Resin Modeler says the Dead to Death. Thanks. Oh, Dead to Death is good at draining your wallet. And that's why I love him. Djibouti says, do I say, not as I do. That's right. So I know that Djibouti lets his sons, usually with him, I believe, watch my channel. And I have told him, let me know when, when they're watching, and I will tone down. He's like, no, they've heard, like, I'll let you know. So, I mean, if it's parental supervised, okay, but I would not allow his kids in my chat to curse, or be disrespectful. Even though I am an adult channel, I do not want children acting like adults. Kids should be kids as long as you can. Don't try and grow up too fast. Going, I can't wait till I'm grown up. I can't wait till I do this. You will not know how much you will appreciate not growing up until you're there. And even Djibouti says, yes, but not on a Friday. He won't let him watch. Wait, huh? Oh. that's absolutely heartbreaking. So I just got an update about Fred, and we don't even still know all the details and everything. But her, for those of you that were in the chat when I first started, I was talking about a friend of ours passed away last night, and she was young. She was like our age and stuff. But so her daughter, which is 9, found her at 3 a.m. this morning. The coroner had come and they called her brother, and the daughter is now with her dad, and her parents are completely broken. They won't know anything for a long while. They don't even know when they will get her, so they can even make arrangements. Oh my God, that's freaking heartbreaking. That her daughter's the one that found her. And her daughter is such an angel. So let's see and that's part of the reason I was like bound and determined to do this stream, was to distract me from that. So you guys are being a great distraction for me right now. Yeah. Her daughter is her youngest daughter, the one that found her, is 9. Yeah. So Flair says, let the soul stay young while the body becomes old man. Hey, that I try and do that. Like, yes, I can and I do act childish a lot of times. And I enjoy it. Like, I didn't have that much of a childhood growing up, and what childhood I had was pretty crappy. So as an adult, I think I'm kind of making up for it. Okay, so this is going to go into the kneecap. I'm trying to find, one side's a little bit longer, and I'm trying to find there. So that's going to go in like that. Djibouti says that's very traumatizing for a kid. Michelle says that's terrible. Whole Milk says ouch. Yeah. Red says 7 says I haven't even grown up yet. Djibouti says I am a Toys R Us kid. Don't grow up. It's a trap. It is a trap. It is a trap. It's nice to be able to get your own things and get things that you want, but the price that comes along with it is a lot of responsibility, and sometimes a lot of heartache. So to Samuel, you're 14, you're still young. If I could give my 14-year-old self some advice and actually listen to it, I would say listen to older people. Like, I did that a lot growing up anyway. I hung out with people that were older than I was, whether I wanted to or not, mostly because I was having to work at an early age. But listen to their stories, learn from their mistakes, and get an education throughout your life. Now, if you have completely supportive family behind you and everything, that is awesome, and I praise that. But you will in your life have people try and drag you down and or tell you that you're not worthy or things like that, or you can't do something. Take that as ammunition. Take that as ammunition to drive to do what people tell you can't be done. Like, if someone tells you you can't get an education, you can't further yourself, push yourself. Let that be a drive that you're like, you know what, I can do that. I am going to do that. And education will take you a long way. So if you can, do that. Don't go, oh, this is stupid, I don't want to do this, this is worthless. And there is a lot of stuff that you'll learn in school and so forth that is kind of worthless. But having book smarts and street smarts are two different things, and street smarts will get you a long way too. That's why I say listen to people that have been through situations. As I watch my viewership just go doo, 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 doo. I'm trying to impose some wisdom, damn it. Let's see here. Chris Jones. Okay, I have a question for someone that has built all the unicorn Gundams. Which is one better? Which one is better, Master Grade Banshee or Master Grade Unicorn? They are pretty much exactly the same, except for some exterior pieces. The frames are the same, the exterior pieces are the same. It's just colors are different, and some of the exterior things like weapons and stuff are different. So it just depends on which one that you like best. Djibouti says a 14-year-old self wouldn't listen to your ass. Yeah, you are right on that. I'm talking from someone that wishes that I had listened to a 14-year-old me. And sorry, I did not mean to get all somber and shit on you guys. It was one of those moments. Let's see. Don't do drugs. Yeah, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? Let's see here. That says they're the same build. Yep, pretty much the same thing. Whole milk. Thanks for the advice, Dave. Appreciate it, man. No problem. I try it. Like, seriously, my biggest issue growing up was not going back to school and furthering my education, because I grew up being told that I wouldn't ever accomplish anything and there was no point. And it wasn't until I got older in life that I realized, fuck you, I can do it. And I am going to do it. And I did do it. So yeah. Let's see here. People are going to talk about your whole life from the day you're born, day you die. It's up to you to do what you... Yes. Skip the master grade unicorns, get the real grades. They're way better. Yes. The real grade unicorns are a much funner and stable build. And they're cheaper. The MJAX is like, that's for like collector. Let's see. Flair, prove any haters that come your way wrong. Don't twist it with violence. Use your head. Pick goals. Apply yourself. A career you'll enjoy. Build furniture. I build furniture by day and Gunpla by night. Awesome. I didn't know that you did furniture, Flair. That's awesome. Why can't I shift enter? What? Well, if you keep doing that, you're going to... Why are you trying to shift enter? And you're going to end up having YouTube actually mute you. if you keep doing that. Better one of the mods will. So don't do that. Okay. Yeah, we're still adding pieces on the freaking kneecap here. Good lord. Lordy. Yeah, it was also kind of scary today to realize that my niece, it's actually my wife's niece, but she's basically my niece. When we met, when Heidi and I met, my wife and I met, her niece was so small, she would sit on my foot and I would walk around or dance around or whatever else, and she'd hang on my foot and leg and just laugh and giggle and everything else. And then I remember her dancing to Britney Spears and all this other kind of stuff. This morning I realized today she turned 29. She turned 29. I was like, oh my god, where the fuck is time gone? Let's see here. Unicorn is expensive. The real grade unicorn is only like $30 or something like that, depending on where you end up getting it. All right. So these kneecap pieces just literally just pop right in. Luckily you can't sell souls that aren't yours. This is true. Can I get a loan in? Hey Dave, do you think this kit's worth a $200 price tag? Are you talking about the master grade Gex or whatever it is? Staff's kids want to bet you can't trade your soul? Sell someone's soul? Michelle's crying. Let's see here. Did someone say souls? Soul as souls as in your soul. Red 7, not souls as in like to bomb your feet. You are ancient, Dave. I am ancient. I feel ancient sometimes. Mentally, I feel young. Judge Gundam worth a $200 price tag. So here's the thing. I didn't know how much this kit was. Like, is that how much it was, John? Was this $200? Like, I literally didn't know how much this kit was. No one's told me. I haven't looked it up. So Dead to Death got his for $98 shipped. Okay, that's reasonable. $200 and you started to give me heart flutters. Flair says sold mine already. And Flair's probably the one with the one for $200. Actually, probably what ended up happening is scalpers picked up a whole bunch of them, saw how popular they were, and just started jacking up the price. MSRP in China is $60, but you'll never find it at that. And that is from Dead to Death. So yeah, this was $98 shipped. Let's see. Lycan says 98 shipped. I saw for $150 before shipping. I gotta go get something to drink because my throat is being itchy. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm gonna run downstairs, get something to drink, and then I will be right back because we still have at least another hour of me rambling on. So I will be right back. Everyone stay out of trouble. And if Samuel gets into trouble, someone put him in the timeout corner.
Gonna do, babe.
back. Hey, let's see. What did I miss? Let's see here. Yeah, I want to know, since Dave is building, saying so many great things about it, and it's sold out everywhere. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Tonight's flavor of choice is Rockstar Boom Energy. Strawberry, whipped and blended strawberry. Because they were out of the lemonade. Oh wait, where are we? Basically, sit on the GMC site at 6 a.m. Pacific when they finish their lunar holidays. It's a great kit from what everyone says. $200, but it's up to you. Just wait for a restock. I don't think... I think as popular as it is, they're going to keep probably making it until they can't. Like, I don't see them stopping making this. I don't see why they would. They've already made... They've already made the molds and everything. I don't see why they would stop. It's all going to depend on how quickly do you want one? Do you want to wait? Do you want one right now, or can you wait? Because there will be a time that kind of dies down, and then you can pick one up. Red 7 says just wait for it to restock. Wait like a hawk, like I did. He's like at 3 at least. Oh, are we talking about this Friday? Yes, our tally board. Not sponsored. Our tally board for this Friday. We are up to 3 shots, and those are all thanks to Leon making $75 in donations last night for this Friday's smashed build fund. So I already have that plus some extra in the fridge chilling. Little gasoline shots. Did somebody say sold out? Didn't pick up the judge because I ordered resin. Oof. I can wait. Probably need to sell some stuff. The most expensive herm was that 150, 180ish. So I can say, yeah. So if you can wait, if you don't need to have it right away, just wait. Let's get rid of you. Fresno, breaking news. Fresno renovating motels to house the homeless. Parlier Unified reopened school campuses. I'm waiting for my tracking from, which it's late. She said that she would have it out on the 15th. So it's late, but I'm waiting for the tracking for the Fortune Meow Double Zeta and other stuff to come. So we will see on that. Okay, let's build some feet. And it says I can build these. I don't want to take the feet off, so I'm going to try and not take the feet off. Okay, so this is a heel. Heel goes in here. Line up the notches. Can't see the inside notch, so okay. Come on. So far, this is the only piece that's been difficult for me. Why are you being difficult? you're banging up against that. Trim this one off. I think I finally found my first piece that's given me some issue. It's acting like this notch is not wide enough for that to slide in. That's really weird. This is the first piece that I've had any issue with. Let's see here. So Judge is way nicer than Herm. Herm are honestly a ripoff due to the low quality shit. The only decent one is God Gundam, and they're just milking ashtrays. Maybe I need to be drunk to be doing this. Like it's lined up. Yeah, it's acting like, come on. Shit, now I got it on there and it won't come off. Alright. Alright, John. Don't look, John! Yes, I do have the right piece. So what there is on the heel here, there's a piece that goes into this notch right here. There's this tab, which goes in up here, if you guys can see it, if I get it into focus there. But there's these notches down here, and I don't think it'll let me focus in that close. Come on. I want you to focus in right there. Come on. Right there. Are you gonna focus in? Oh my god, fucking Djibouti. Alright. Steps kits to the heel on this. Wait, the heel and hands are on this guy are problematic. Djibouti, you're just out of line, Djibouti. But thank you, Jesus Christ. Ric Flair, woo! So stay tuned for Friday because it's going to be a wild one. All right, so we are up to we are up to five shots, 5 double shots, no less, on Friday. Oh, good Lord, what have I done? What have I created? Okay, so Everyone, turn away. Don't look now. Don't stop. I know what you're thinking. And for this task, we used the Mr. Tools double-sided nippers, which worked perfectly. Yes, Djibouti, you're out of... Yes, I have no shortage of nippers. Okay. That was what the fucking problem was. That slid on perfectly. Like, it could not have slid on any more perfectly. Okay, so for anybody that's watching this, and I will make sure and mention this in the actual review of this. So there's these two tabs right here. You can see them right there. So they are too fat and too wide, or I should say too thick and too wide to slide into the slot that they have on the heel on here. So everybody cringe. Everybody cringe. Okay, so I'm taking my nippers. Now the nice thing is that this is pretty much pot metal, so we're just gonna just fucking cut that piece off. Just like that. Wear eye protection and or just squeeze your eyes really, really tight when you do it. And I probably should hit that because that is a sharp little point right there. So anyone that's building this, I think Red 7 says you have yours to build. Just when you get to this part, just cut that off. So look, now it slides on perfect. Like it couldn't be even any more perfect. I realized once I was squeezing it on, like it was literally taking this piece. Come on, focus. Focus. Okay, it was taking this piece, the plastic piece, and doing this with it. It was spreading it out, pushing it out, and that's what let me know that it was too thick and it was too wide for that piece. So just cut those off. Do glasses count as eye protection? They do, but I would still close your eyes just to be safe. Make sure that nobody's around, because I do not know where those two pieces went. I heard them ricochet off of shit somewhere. But yes, glasses do count as eye protection. Be careful. You'll put your eye out, kid. All right. And this is why you guys tune in for craziness like that. Okay, so next up we have this piece. Hopefully the rest of the foot all goes together well. Like literally that's the only piece that I've come across that I've had any issue with. Okay, so I'm going to take that piece. This piece is going to slide in right. And it tells you to take this piece off of the foot. Don't bother taking it off off the leg. Don't bother taking it off. There is no point. Trying to figure out. Okay, that's an extra piece. I think that's an extra piece. I think. Do 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 do. Let's see here. That's what she said. I'm definitely taking mental notes. And straight to the moon. All right, so there's that. That piece slides on perfectly fine. No issues there. I am using my broken god hands, which still work fine. The only thing that, and another thing I would suggest probably, I mean, I'll leave this up to John, so you can see right here, that is not a nub. That is part of the inner frame. That is actually really, 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 really bothering me. So John knew the consequences of telling me I could mess with this. Oh, much better. Wait, who the fuck was that?
It's the bird.
Oh. I was like, oh, I didn't even hear the bird part. I was like, just what the hell? Okay, so on, like, that looks a lot better. If you end up looking at this angle, on this one, you can literally see that little tab thing there, where on this one, I just shaved it at an angle. So if you guys have this kit, I would probably suggest doing that, because to me, it just stands out like a sore thumb, like it's a nub that shouldn't be there.
Yeah. It does stick out.
So you can use a file. I am just using an X-Acto and just slightly shaving it at an angle, just to eliminate it. Man, if that heel thing is the only issue that I end up having on this kit, like, I am highly impressed.
But you don't want to suffer through a whole kit like the Go-Go Camper?
Fuck that kit. That kit was cancer. How are you doing tonight?
Doing alright.
Good. Okay, so there's that. Now we've got these pieces, which is kind of funny because I look at this piece here and it reminds me of the side of the Perfect Grade Ashtray's head. And then there was another piece. This piece here, it looked like another Gundam's head. So it's kind of weird. I wonder if they got inspiration from like different parts or so forth.
I would be surprised.
Okay, so I need F 13 and 14. Let's see here. Don't point it at your eyes. Whole Milk says, "Yay, the mystery voice." Let's see here. This is H. I don't need H. I need F.
Now you can transition to the backpack soon.
Yeah. So it's got the next part is the propeller unit, which is that the backpack? Are they calling the backpack propeller unit, or is that something else? Oh no, that's part of. That's part of it. It's propeller, and then they start you on the backpack. All right. So if this kit was retail at like 68 and then 90 ship, it's worth that price. Like, honestly.
The Chinese market thought it was way too expensive though.
For $90 shipped? Is too expensive for the Chinese market?
No, just the retail being 60. They're used to kits being like 30. 30, 40. So especially for a kit made in China. So they complained about it quite a bit, and then people start seeing reviews and like, oh, it's actually pretty nice.
Yeah. I heard runners hit the table. What are you working on?
This stupid Daban Estrella kit.
Oh.
Like, I kid you not, more like 3/4 of the runners are for weapons and nothing else.
Okay.
It comes with like what, 8 shields, 2 bazookas, 2 cannons, 2 rifles, 2 of the big 2-hand swords,
Jesus.
2 of the regular swords, 2 missile packs, a hammer, 2 knee guns, and some other shit.
So basically, this is just a giant weapon with a cockpit.
Yeah, it's just cover something in blades and guns. Something TR-13 would love.
And then next up we have I-3, which is all the way down here. I need some fine nips.
Like, I had the main body done for a long time. It's just there's so many goddamn weapons. It's taking forever to go through them all.
Mm. Let's see here. I think
Your camera's slightly out of focus.
Oh yeah.
Or your hands are just out of the
Yeah, it's out.
out of the shot. Go.
Yeah, I changed the overhead, but yeah, I had it kind of zoomed in so I could show those pieces. Come on.
Shit. Where did that go?
I set myself a goal last night that next year, I am like biting the bullet. Though if I wait by next year, hopefully they'll do a re-release on it. But next year I am going to get and build the Lego Millennium Falcon.
Nice.
I was talking to someone about that last night, and I'm also going to be hunting since I was talking about Transformers last night. It doesn't even have to be like super great quality, but like a movie version of Prime and Bumblebee, just something I can stick on the shelf behind me for display. Not a fucking statue, not something freaking big before people go all crazy. Just
Get the 3A one.
I've heard those are pretty good.
They're super nice. The only downside is like they don't transform, but I know you don't care for transforming shit, so
yeah. Well, I mean,
Transformers
are Transformers. Those are okay because they're made to be Transformers. But yeah, I'd like them in their regular robot form, and I actually prefer the movie version of Bumblebee versus the cartoon version.
They did the movie version from the Bumblebee movie, which is the better looking design. Their Optimus Prime is really nice. It's also surprisingly cheap too. It's only like $209.
Oh, that's not bad.
And it's like full die cast. Oh, not full die cast, but it is die cast for like the frame and stuff. It's like almost 12 inches tall. It's a little shy of 12.
Nice. I will look that up after the stream and put that on my wish list.
It's still on Sideshow. So if you get any reward points left, you can blow it there. God damn. The old 3A Optimus is going for like 800 from the original movie.
Damn.
That's
but 3A is really
I mean, for the sweet deal of $75 shipped from San Jose.
Is that on like eBay or something like that? There's one.
Well, a lot of places are putting like the expensive shipping so that like the eBay coupon wouldn't work because the eBay coupon doesn't work on the shipping price.
Yeah. Well, I remember that there used to be a thing, and eBay really cracked down on it, that people could sell shit super cheap, like $1 and $20 in shipping, because you don't get taxed on the shipping fee. So they wouldn't have to pay taxes on the shipping. They would actually make more profit that way.
Well, that's not so. Well, I mean, eBay had to do it because they get flack from governments.
Right.
Not so much they actually really cared. It's more that the government's on our ass. We need to find the money that our numbers need to match up with the numbers that they're getting from us.
But I'm a person that I literally like. It may be a decent deal, but I will not pay for freaking inflamed shipping. Like, I hate places that do that.
I mean, for me, as long as the total price is good, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, if the thing itself is like super cheap, and the prices, but you know, when you're talking something's absolutely outrageous, you know, retail price, and then they want like some astronomical freaking on top of that for shipping, I'm like, no, I'm good.
I feel you there.
Like literally from Sideshow, for even the biggest piece that I've ended up ordering from them, which was, what was it? That Hulk that I ended up getting, it was $12 shipping.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. They haven't charged that little in a long time.
Really? Because I thought it was based off.
No, the people are pissed at how expensive shipping from Sideshow's gotten.
Oh.
Like the Prime One pieces, like those are like easily $200 shipped, minimum.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're
not playing around anymore.
Because the fuckers are like 2 fucking boxes, each like 40 kilos.
Yeah. Fuck. Let's see here. Lycan. Oh, there's a whole new world off brand Lego kits now. I can send you some links if you want. Also, there's a website you can import the pieces that lets you buy all the pieces that you need. Oh. Yeah, but I mean, how is the quality of the off-brand Legos? Like
they were pretty good last I heard.
Yeah, because some I've heard are good, some I've heard are like, don't do that. It's not like I'm going to end up like selling it ever. It's literally going to go on display somewhere in my house. Don't ask me where my fascination with the Millennium Falcon ever started. I think it's because my dad really liked it, and I think that's where it came up from.
I mean, nonetheless, it's just a very good spaceship design.
Yeah. But let's be honest, I have the perfect grade. It's sitting over on the shelf. I have the fine molds. I have at least
the
quarter.
magazine one.
No. I have the full fine molds, 1/72 scale. I have the D'Agostini. That's the magazine one. I have a quarter of it before I end up stopping. But now they're advertising that they can sell it as a whole thing. So I'll probably end up picking up the rest of those pieces at some time. That are sometimes you can find them on eBay like really cheap. It's people selling off their that they've never built it. And I thought I had one more version. I always wanted to do the D'Agostini and make it like a glass coffee table, like basically build a coffee table around it.
That'd be cool. You'd have to do a proper build of it though, not just snap. You'd have to do lighting and painting and stuff.
Well, the D'Agostini comes with all the lighting and stuff, and you can buy upgrade.
Yeah. I never remember stuff.
Yeah. So I basically, with what I have for the D'Agostini, I have the whole cockpit area. So that's the part that I have. So at least I have that part. And which is what, 1/24th scale, something like that. Damn thing's like 3 feet long once it's built. Like it says, similar to the Gundam kits, there are definitely bad ones. You want to steer clear. But there are starting to be some brands making unique design Lego. Hasn't even been made by. Yeah, I mean, if you want to send me links on Facebook, or through Discord, either way, yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Cause yeah, I mean, $800 is a chunk of fucking money for a Lego kit. Granted, it's a big Lego kit, but okay. So here's a peek at the leg. We've got the ankle guards on. There is some movement, not a whole lot with the ankle guards, but they do seem to shift pretty well with the foot. Again, you have those ratchet in the ankles. Leg looks freaking fantastic. Let's put some legs on this guy.
A lot of the new Gundam / Freedom 2.0 legs seems to be in a very similar style.
All right,
silhouettes.
So we'll work that on. And so looking, it's not over exaggerated with panel lines and everything, but it looks freaking great. Let me try and get this in a I would definitely grab the ankle pieces when you're adjusting the foot, just as a whole thing to adjust that. It's definitely stable. Tune in as Dave pokes at a Gundam.
Quit fingering it, Dave.
She likes it. Yeah, this is pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. All right, well, I don't have to stick you on the block. You could knock someone out with this. Like this weighs a good amount. Like I don't have the scale up here, but I could put it on there, and I could probably guess it weighs at least 2 pounds as is. I have to send a text to someone. You're crazy. Okay, so where are we? We're at 9:21. I haven't got any messages. I got about half hour. Let's see what we can do on this propeller unit. Let's see. We got bees. We got a lot of bees. So let's get the bee runners. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I do appreciate it. It is much needed.
Indeed.
Definitely
stay working on a big ass backpack.
Big ass backpack. Let's see here, and definitely tune in for Friday. I mean, tune in tomorrow because I'm going to be doing it again. But tune in Friday as we have Dave Gets Fucked Up. Because I don't think there's going to be a way around that.
New Pat Labor kits look good. They just released the pics of the Griffin with the flight and aqua packs.
Nice.
Sleek as always.
And that's what we need nowadays in our police force. That shit would shut down real quick when those came fucking strolling up.
Robots with bulletproof vests.
Yes.
And a Hancock shotgun. and a 6-shot revolver. Yes, we spent all this money making this 8-foot robot, but we decided not to spend any of the R&D on the weapons.
Let's see here. Where am I? B16. I think I read.
I mean, that's probably what Japan's Gundam's gonna end up being. It walks.
Yeah.
But it could swing a stick of metal. That's it. The Black Otaku says, "Yo, Dave, any thoughts on the Utopia cast as a recast? I've been eyeing their 160 Sazabi, but I have no idea about the quality of their kits."
Let's see here. Utopia cast as a recaster. I don't know. Like,
I can answer this.
Yeah, if it's the Neo grade, I mean, it's kind of hard to screw that one up unless they really screwed it up. But go ahead.
Utopia cast is known for being superb as a recaster. They're known for constantly rescribing their own lines, making sure stuff gets cleaned out and stuff. Like, they made a big name for themselves in the 5-star storage communities for a long time because they did a very good job on improving molds and casts themselves. Like, they don't just recast, like, they're willing to rescribe new detail and make sure things coming out clean and stuff. They are known for making their own slight adjustments on the recast, though. So if you're not okay with that, then but they're usually for the better. Now, like SMS, where they'll like botch up a whole kit because they want to make their own adjustments for the sake of making adjustments.
I was going to say that.
The thing to be aware of, though, is UC cast. UC is not the same as Utopia cast. They have Utopia cast may be abbreviated as UC, but they're not UC. Because UC are really, really crappy recasters, whereas Utopia casts are very good. So just be aware that if you see just a UC branding, that doesn't mean it's Utopia cast, and their quality is garbage. I'm almost 100% certain that they made it purposeful to take advantage of people that know that Utopia cast is a good company.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I've had some UC casts that weren't exactly great, but at first I was highly confused by, because everybody was like, "Oh, Utopia cast is awesome." Oh, okay, and then I got something, and I was like, "Okay, your idea of quality and my idea of quality," and it wasn't until I realized that there was.
They played that deception game with the naming.
Yeah.
Really obnoxious, but that's how them Chinese companies operate, unfortunately.
G System kind of did the same thing with their head kits. So the originators of the 1/24th scale bust heads, the originators were Grand System models, and then G System model ended up doing a casting or their version of the same heads of some of them, like the Zeta, some of the others, which I don't know how they got away without someone walking down the block and beating their ass, because they're all in the same fucking town. And there is a very big difference between the two. And then, of course, you had all the miscellaneous companies that jumped on that. In fact, that's where I got my first UC cast, not Utopia, but UC cast, was Zeta head. It looked like a G System and everything, but that shit was like warped. And not like a little bit. I mean, the whole head was like lopsided, like burp. It was so weird. I'd never experienced anything like that. So yes. Yeah. Let's see here. So it's like G system best. Yeah, I think that's funny too that G System Best actually does better castings than G System. They are literally there's a video floating around on YouTube here somewhere, literally down the block and around the corner from each other. Utopia you can find on like the Yahoo auctions overseas. Sometimes you can find them on some of the forums that people have ended up buying them. It just sometimes it's so sketchy to find legit stuff. All right, so there's that, which is going into there. We got some more tea over here. Speaking of, I need a drink. Yeah, GSB is horrible about returning emails. I've never had an issue ordering from them. Like if I place an order, they ship. But talking to someone is like impossible. Tabeo, I've never shopped on Tabeo, and there's a reason because
you need the middleman.
Oh, to order through them?
Yeah, you need a middleman.
Now I have ended up seeing on like Banggood. Sometimes they'll post on there as well, and you can order from Banggood and have shipped to the U.S. I don't know about AliExpress, but I know Banggood, they advertise stuff on there.
If you see them on AliExpress, it's almost guaranteed it's just a person selling knockoff that isn't Utopia Cast. They'll claim it's Utopia Cast and it's not. Just like how they claim it's a Bandai kit and it turns out it's a TT Hong Lee kit.
Some people like TT Hong Lee, and I'm like, I will leave TT Hong Lee to Prime 92. She can have all of those.
Yeah, that they had something a bit more excessive than what you would call orange peel.
Oh, yeah.
It was several tiers more severe than that, which is really not acceptable. Oh, that's what it was.
Nice. Okay, so there's that. It's having me do all these little sub-assemblies here. So we've got that. We've got that. We've got that. Next up we have... And I need to do two of these. So I-29.
TT Hong Lee and Go-Go were literally the worst of the Gundam bootlegs by a gigantic margin.
Yeah, those were horrible. Like, if you really hated someone, send them one of those kids. P4 and 5. Okay. Q. And we've got Q 19 and 20. So it's going to be these.
Whole milk. If you don't have the Justice, that's a good kit. If you don't have a Gyaradoga, that's a good kit.
The Gyaradoga. Let's see. Let's roll back here. Gyaradoga, awesome kit. Ankles get a little loose over time.
The Faz is a good kit. The GM Sniper is a good kit.
My favorite.
All the Speed Master Grades were pretty decent, especially the ones that use the Freedom 2.0 frame as a base. The Freedom 2.0, Justice, and Products are all really good.
My favorite. This guy right. Come on, focus. This guy right here. Like, if I had the time, I would build a freaking army of these. Like, they just look good.
The F90 2.0 is a good kit too. The Dynamis is a good kit. Curious and Barbados are good kits. The Alex 2.0 is not a good kit. Well, it's alright, but you need to be aware of the risk problem when you build it. The new Wing Zero for Cause, good.
Speaking of joint problems, excess, it was a blast to build. So I saw the video that whoever linked last night about the joint problem with the Unleashed. I don't know. There's something weird about that. Like, okay, so I understand that the person built it has been building for like 20 years, though. They kind of panned over their collection in the detolfs, and all of them look like they were just snapped. Like, I didn't even see decals on them or panel lines, so I don't know what you would consider a professional builder, or like, I don't know. Okay, so that was you working on. But there was something, like, I haven't seen it again. There was something suspicious about those joints. Like, they were like they had been frozen and snapped. There was no stress marks on those joints. There was no anything. It was just clean snap. And supposedly it happened on the ankles too. I literally picked mine up from the arm and shook it when I got home from work because I watched that video and nothing. Like, nothing. I don't get it. Unless something ended up happening and some kind of temperature ended up affecting it or something. I don't know. Like, that just looked too weird to me. I don't know if you were there and caught what I was talking about.
No, I heard.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure if I was talking.
No. Like I said, I don't. Like I said, this is literally the only complaint I've seen about that kit. Which is when you have a kit that's made on that large of a scale and it is their best-selling kit that people are scrambling to get more of.
Yeah.
It's not really a reputable gauge of a kit having an actual problem.
Yeah, it was just something just did not seem kosher with that.
Also, people that just snap build saying, like, I don't take their opinion on kits at all.
Yeah, like I don't want to give any disrespect toward the person, but yeah, there was just, and like I said, when they panned over his collection, they did say, he's been building kits for 20 years, but yet none of them that they showed. I saw any decals. I didn't see. So I mean, maybe he's just a snap builder, but like I've broken parts. Like I have accident, and there's always a stress mark. There's always something, and these were just clean, like brittle snaps. Like the pieces were frozen or something. And it just Something does not sit right with me. My gunplow senses were just going crazy. Like, I smell attention. Which never happens in this
What, trying to
game.
milk views? Most popular kit in that fake fake break? Crazy.
Yeah, so unless I start seeing a rash of like other people having it, but like I said, I came home from work and I'm like, you guys know me, I will test some of these crazy things. I literally grabbed my guy from the arm and just started shaking him around, and by just the arm, his body was just hanging, and I was just doing this, nothing. Like it bent the joint. You know, it wasn't in the same position, but it went back in. Nothing was loose. I'm like, I don't get it. I would say with original kits, most issues like that are user error of some form or another. I mean, I've done it. I admit it. I've done it with pieces. Just being a little too forceful, or forcing it too hard, or not forcing it hard enough, or shit happens. This is an interesting go together here. Let's see. Oh, hi. So we just keep stacking shit in this little cavern. Okay. Yeah, steps kits, like you said, it's the only one so far. How's the plastic feels on this kit? Like, it feels great. It doesn't feel, it has a little bit different than Bandai plastic, but like I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any stress marks. Holy shit. All right, so let's line up all of these little pegs. This ought to be fun. Thank God I'm sober tonight. All right, there's that. So this moves, that doesn't move, that doesn't move, that moves, that moves, that moves. That's a lot of movement in a little backpack piece. Crazy. All right, now where am I? I need some F's. Get back in there. Wait, what runner were you anyway? You were D. You can go there. I think this is runner F. Okay. Isn't it brittle or something like that? This kit? No. I haven't had any issues with this kit being brittle. Okay, so we're going to do 2 of these.
Drink some Pepto-Bismol whole milk.
What? My stomach be hurting. Some Pepto. What the hell did you eat? I know you ate fast. Alright, so these 2 pieces are extra pieces. So we'll nip these off and put these over in the pile to go in a baggie. and they'll become John's issue. Those F, I. Say I-46. Oh, I forgot. I didn't change camera. Sorry. Let's see. Also thought I'd bring to everyone's attention. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you bringing it up. I had heard about it. And then it came back up on, let's see. Gerald says, like the Herm inner frame. I don't know anything about the Herm, so I don't know. Whole milk, one big burp solved it. Well, good for you, whole milk. Let's see, Gerald. I'm thinking of getting one of the kit, LOL, but I have not tried anything besides Bandai products. Look. This has been as good and fun a build as any Bandai kit that I've built so far. It's been very solid. Like, this isn't even mine. Like, this is Dead to Death's, which is in voice chat with me right now. This is his kit. And he let me borrow this and build it for you guys. And I have enjoyed it. Like, it's been a good, solid build. I haven't had any issues with it yet, except for the heel. The heel I did have an issue, but we worked that out. Let's see here. I-32. Everything's fit together. The pieces actually where they join together, like in the legs, the armors, actually fit together closer and better than Bandai kits. Like, usually you can see a gap or where they join, and this one, some of the pieces, they fit together so well that you can't even see that gap. So but that being said, I don't foresee that they're going to stop production on this. They're going to do it in runs. The runs are going to sell quickly, and you're going to have scalpers.
There is no word on more runs. It's just that some stores are getting extra stock after the holiday that they've had pre-ordered ahead of time.
Yeah, but I'm assuming
I'm
assuming with as well as this is being taken, and they've already made the molds and everything, that they should keep making more.
That would be the logical conclusion to make. But a lot of Chinese companies don't take that path. Or if they do, it's years and years out, and that's assuming they can survive that long, which is usually not the case.
Like, I kind of see it as like a waste of, and I understand, but I kind of see it as a waste of money if you don't. J 11.5. What the fuck? The hell is J 11.5? Ow. See, they number some of these kind of funky. So you have number 11, number 12, and then right in the middle down here is 11.5, evidently.
Make you look.
Details are fantastic. It has a lot of surface detail, so no issue with that. Yeah, there are mini scalpers. I would probably wait until the end of this week, next week, and definitely keep an eye open, because people are starting to come back from the Chinese or the Lunar New Year, and so they will start updating their shops and stuff.
Yeah, I know GMC's stock is gonna sell in like in a minute, like literally a minute. That's how fast their stock has been selling out every time.
Probably. It was kind of weird because, okay, so you ordered and they're overseas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you ordered from them, and I thought it was funny because the package came and it had a postal sticker on it out of LA.
Yeah.
So it was like they probably do a big bundle ship to someone, and then that someone distributes to whatever that country's addresses are.
I do know they have a U.S. warehouse, so they probably shipped it there and it redirected from the warehouse.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. We have this, and then this is going to go in. Yeah. Well, miss that. Come here, you. So there are a lot of pieces that are undergated, but I mean, it's well done. It's not like too horrible.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
Or actually problematic.
Yeah, like you trim them and everything looks good. It doesn't gouge out the plastic or anything.
Some other companies that think that you gotta undergate every single fucking piece and put the undergate in the place where you can't actually cut it.
Yeah, that's annoying. One of their nice things is their undergates, where the connection to the plastic is actually like really thin. I'm kind of surprised at how they managed to do that. This company seems to have some of their shit down. Let's see here. Whole milk. So I got some Citadel paint, and boy, they are good. Let's see here. Gerald, I have not seen any review video about the Judge Gundam right now, so I was kind of skeptical at first. I base my decision depends on reviews on YouTube. Yeah, I think Zaku Aurelius, he did like a live build over the weekend or something like that, of part of the kit. So I don't know, and I haven't really seen anybody that's done a full review.
But Dave, you could quit your job and just do snap builds. It's a full-time job.
I mean, that would be awesome, but no.
That's when your hobby becomes a job and it's no longer a hobby and it's no longer fun.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not okay, so here's the thing. I'm not saying, and I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I'm not saying that if given the opportunity, that financially I didn't have to worry about like whether my rent was going to be paid or not, depending on whether I stream that day and whether I put out 2 videos that day. Then yeah, I mean, I would enjoy like doing this a job, but like it's not feasible. I couldn't see doing that. That seems kind of crazy to me. Yes. I mean, good on him for pulling that off. You know, he gets to spend time with his kids and his wife. But
wait,
man,
kids or kits?
little bit of both. A little bit of both. I hope. But man, that grind to get where he is crazy. Making sure I got this right. Yeah, I mean, if you can dedicate the time to doing something like this full time, or if you can do like knockout commission work and constantly keep this I enjoy. Commission work that can just drag you out.
Commission work is awful.
Like, I'll be honest, especially here recently with your guys' fantastic Torture Dave donations. Like, I make more than I would on a commission. But then again, I also don't charge like some astronomical crazy fortune for doing stuff, so okay.
Yeah, I would definitely charge too much so to make it so that people wouldn't ask me to do shit again. Because God,
okay,
I regret doing something for a friend, and it's the most obnoxious thing in the world.
Okay, so here is his backpack, at least backpack number 1. And that's
real backpack is bigger than him.
Before I snap this in, I want to make sure, does the other backpack go on top of this one? Or does...
That's what the manual's for.
I know, that's what I'm looking at. Because it has little punch-in tabbies, lock-in tabbies, and I don't want to lock it in if... Fuck, that backpack's going to be... Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? This is like building another fucking Gundam.
I told you. Bigger than him.
Shit, how? Oh, okay. So okay. So we do want that to snap in. All right. So this backpack snaps in. We do want it to snap in because it's supposed to theoretically hold up the other one. Theoretically. How did this end up showing me? I think I put... Oh, I did. I put it on backwards. Okay, so with these little hooky pieces... Let me get you out here. You're not important right this minute. These little pieces, you want them on here and curved toward the body. I actually had them backwards. I had them curved away from the body. So you want them curved toward the body. You know what? That's pretty damn good mechanics. If I say so, now that I look at that. So these 2 pegs are going to go into these notches on here. These 2 pegs are going to go into the backpack. As long as it doesn't shoot itself out. Come on. Push it. Push it real good. Okay, what? I don't even know what you came off of. Oh, you came off of an arm. Okay. Come on. Oh. Alright. When you put this in... Come on, focus. Focus. Okay. When you put this in, you want to put a finger here. Wait, where's my close-up cam? You want to put a finger here and a finger here where those little hook things are. And you want to push like a son of a bitch. And it will lock in there. And like it's not going anywhere.
I mean, better that backpack could be huge.
Yeah.
Last thing you want is the high new Verka syndrome where you pop in the backpack, you take it out once, and you can never keep the backpack on again without making some serious changes to the kit.
So, but you're going to have to, I mean, really push. Like this one side's like really tight in there, and it's supposed to be to hold up that weight. That's crazy. That's also crazy good. Okay, put that back on there. Wow, I'm surprised these hip pieces stayed on. Normally they just fall off. So yeah, there's this guy. We got the first part of the backpack done. Lots of little pieces that move and shit. Like this is crazy. The mechanics of this is actually great because the other backpack plugs into these, and it looks like the weight actually kind of locks itself in, grips itself onto the backpack. It's kind of interesting how they ended up designing that. Very interesting, very interesting. I think off camera, because you guys won't care about the base, I think I will probably mess around and build the base up just so we can put him on there for adding more stuff on. But he is like very stable, like as is. Like, I mean, if I shove him hard enough, yes, he's going to fall over. That's the way it's going to be. But he is nice and stable. Having those
Whole milk, the outside is all plastic, but about like 60% of the frame is die cast.
Yes. So, yes, that is it for tonight, boys and girls. Thank you so much for stopping by. We got a new member, which I think she's already probably gone to bed, which is Michelle. So thank you for becoming a member tonight. Much appreciated. Thank you everyone that smashed the like button. Thank you to Djibouti if he hasn't already passed out, because I think it's about 1 a.m. on the East Coast, where he is. And let's see, let me do this properly. And then oh no, Djibouti's still here. Thank you so much for the donation to the Dave Becoming an Alcoholic Fund. Thank you to Steph's Kits, or Steph, if you are still in here. Wait, yeah, Steph's Kits still here. Sorry, I saw your name. Where's the other person? He must have gone.
Samuel?
Samuel, yeah. So, thank you, Samuel, for coming in and being respectful to everybody and being respectful. You know, I don't mind minors coming in. This is an adult channel, just be warned of that. I don't mind asking questions and stuff, and as long as you're respectful to the other members that are in chat, then I have no issue. Oh, there's the other V-fin that I guess you could put on it, the orange one. I kind of like that big monstrous one that's on him.
Yeah, I think it works out better. No surprise, considering that's the one they designed him for in the first place.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. Let's see here. Allow me to proctologize, says myself, says Jim and Boo. Flair going, woo! Red 7, thank you. Now I'm going to work on my perfect grade. You go do that. Djibouti, one shot is for me, but for you to take. Oh, yeah. I'll take them. I will sacrifice my soul for you guys. It'll be like an Irish funeral on Friday. It won't be mourning. It'll be a celebration of people that passed this week. Thanks for building and reviewing the kit today. You are very welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, this is kind of a long review. That's kind of how I end up viewing it. Like, if you can bother seeing through a majority of these, you will get a good idea. Do keep in mind that I had to cut the ankle piece, the little ledges on there, to be able to get the plastic pieces on there. They are a little too thick and wide, so Some heavy duty nippers, we'll cut those off. The metal that's in here, it is metal, but it is more like kind of like a pot metal, so it is softer. That will be that'll be easy to fix and take care of. Staff skits, night everyone. It needs my attention now. You have a good one. Everyone, thanks for hanging out. Thank you, John, for hopping in the chat. And I will see you tomorrow night,
pleasure.
Where we will. I think this backpack's probably going to take 2 days, so I think we're going to work on it tomorrow night and Friday. Hopefully, Friday night we'll have this all finished. This has been a joy. Keep your eyes out. You may be able to find one at a good deal. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, whole milk. Night. Peace.
Adios.